The Grey Man, does whatever a Grey Man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Hey everybody, 'tis I again, the Grey Man. Wishing you all a grey amazing day, and gonna show you some comics again. It's a Sunday, so no comics in the post. I did my podcast as usual. Sunday is podcast day. My heavy metal podcast. The link will be down below. Any headbangers in the comic community want to check it out, then yeah, check it out, man. Check it out. Right, finishing off the Spectre comics in my collection. I've got a few adventure Spectres actually, which I haven't shown off yet. I've shown them off previously, but not in this batch of Spectres. I wonder if I should take them out of the adventure box and stick them in with the rest of these Spectres. Because I've got the adventures that got Dial H for Hero in with the Dial H for Hero. So maybe I should take the Spectres from my adventure run and stick them in with these Spectres. Decisions. Anyway, so this is the Dial H... Spot the deliberate mistake there if you can. It was quite subtle. Sorry, this is my Spectre run when Hal Jordan becomes Spectre. And as I was saying yesterday, he becomes the spirit of redemption instead of the spirit of vengeance. He wanted people to be, because like he was trying to redeem himself from having become Parallax back to being considered a good guy again. So he wanted to do the same for others, rather than just chopping them up with giant pairs of scissors, which is what was the Spectre had done under Corrigan. Right. It's interesting. You see, he's got the Green Lantern mask on. He's got Hal Jordan's Green Lantern mask on as the Spectre, and he's even got the Green Lantern emblem on that particular picture. I don't know if he has that in all of them. I don't think he does, but obviously he was Green Lantern. It's quite an inspired idea, I think, to once they've turned him into Parallax and evil, to kill him off and then to bring him back out via the Spectre back into life again. I think it was a pretty good, interesting thing that they did, and it took him a long time because he was dead for quite a while, and he was Parallax for quite a while, but yeah, because comics go for so long, it's good how the stories can just take ages, and as long as the medium doesn't die, the stories can keep on going, can't they? Well, this story was by Dematteis and Sook was the artist. Ryan Sook the artist and J.M. Dematteis. I think that's how I've heard it pronounced anyway, on the story. The Two Faces of Evil. Spectre appears to be channeling Two-Face on this particular cover. Probably my least favourite of the Spectre logos that I've been showing off recently. It's not a bad logo, but it's a little bit bubbly for me. I like the kind of like sharper kind of looking fonts maybe. I don't know, it looks too, too Casper the Friendly Ghost for my liking. That Spectre logo. Look, they're still carrying on with the Green Lantern vibe. So many of my comics have got price labels on them, and I'm like, well, where did that price label come from? I don't remember buying them in there. I'm sure I bought these from my local comic shop, but there's price labels for different comic shops on them sometimes. It's like, I don't know, how did that happen? I'm sure I was buying it, unless it was one I didn't know about and I bought it all after the event, but I'm sure I was getting these as they came out. Because I know the 90s Spectre I was, and I was collecting Green Lanterns, so there's no way I put these up afterwards. So I don't understand why some of them got price labels on. Didn't show that one up for very long, did I? Interesting covers on this run. Not quite as good, I'd say, as on the last run with all the different guest artists. I'm not sure, are the covers all by Sook, who's doing the interior? That last one I just showed off was. There's a few guest ones as well by the looks of it. They're okay, but not quite on the level of the previous runs. Interesting nonetheless. Gates of heaven, doors of hell. They're supposed to be keys. Made like a demon wing and an angel wing. They're meant to be keys, are they? Possibly. The Spectre. The return of Parallax in Joker Last Laugh. Did Parallax become Jokerized? Spectre the Mission. It's just the Spectre Lantern Corps or something like that. Is that what's going on in this one? It's been quite a while since I've read these, to be honest. I think I quite remember enjoying them at the time though. Pretty sure it's a fairly decent run. Number 12. It's an interesting cover. Looks like it's a play on like an old, I don't know, magician's poster or something like that. Somehow that logo seems suggestive of an old magician's or like magic acts theatre poster to me, that picture. Doesn't mean that's what it is, just that that's what it suggests to me. Let's just put it that way. Okay, Eternity in an Hour is the caption on this one. I would say it could have been the triple goddess, so they got the maiden, the woman and the crone. Maybe that's what that's like Danu, wasn't she a triple goddess? Mystery in Space. This is a rather weird take on the Spectre. I have no idea what's going on. This is Insecto Spectre. I think that's what he must be in this one. Insecto Spectre. Maybe he's gone out into the universe. Sacrifice in Space. Definitely some insectoid looking creatures there. They look a bit like the race from Legion of Superheroes. That little teleporter guy. I can't remember what his name is now. Is it Gates? Is he called Gates? I think he's a little teleporter guy. Looks a bit like that race to me. These aliens that are bursting out of him. Starstruck. Kind of Art Deco-y kind of some of these covers almost. Just my opinion. Could be incorrect with what I'm thinking anyway. Just what's the phrase that springs to mind on some of them when I look at the covers. Rebirth. Right, this next one, number 19. Ostrander comes in for an issue. Is he taking over the arc? No, I think he might just come in for this issue, I'm not too sure. And the Spectre goes to Apocalypse. Different take on the logo. Looks like it's a neon logo, like in a city sign. This was an even weirder way of doing the logo. And, lots of white going on there. It's being grabbed by things. And you can see his costume is more like a grey Green Lantern kind of costume rather than the white body and the green shorts that the original Spectre had. Kind of makes sense in a way you think about it. The Green Lantern becomes Spectre, and the Green Lantern and Spectre's colour is green, isn't it? It kind of ties in pretty well. Another different logo. Seems to be doing a different logo on every one of these comics. One of the cover artists is also in charge of doing the logo on this particular run. Some interesting stuff, nonetheless. That is quite a strange little logo, that one. And another interesting one. What is occurring here? It's falling into some kind of yawning maw, like an oblivion, an infinity or something like that. Right, this is the last little batch of Hal Jordan as Spectre. So his run looks like it lasted about 2 years as being the Spectre. 23. Again, a different logo here. Some guy, I'm assuming, getting taught a lesson for his greed or something like that. rather a strange one here. P. Craig Russell, 2002. It's a skeleton of a giant taking tea with a little girl sat on her knee, sat on his knee. Or I'm assuming it's may not be a male skeleton, it might be a female skeleton. What do I know? How big is the pelvis? So you can tell by the pelvis. I used to do first aid, and our first aid fella, he always used to say you can tell a female skeleton because the jaw's worn down from the amount of talking that they do. But he was joking, obviously. He was joking. It's the size of the pelvis, childbearing hips. That's how you can tell a female skeleton. No boobs. Yeah, I'll shut up. Right, more interesting stuff. Like he's holding, what's this signify? Is he holding up love and it's shining the light of love on these demons at the bottom here and destroying them or making them cower and run away? Maybe that's his redemption. And there's definitely in hell in this one. There's being greeted by Beelzebub, the Lord of the Flies, who's holding up some kind of demon baby and saying, "Redemption, Spectre, redeem this." There you go. Redeem this devil baby. Maybe Ectrogan's, one of Ectrogan's spawn, maybe. Who knows? Ectrogan's baby cousin. Who knows what it is? Interesting. Right, and then number 27. This is the last one on this run. So going to go to P. Craig Russell doing the cover again. Go to the last page and see if he's how. Oh yeah, there. Okay. The beginning of the beginning is what it says at the end. Mark D. Matisse. This is his name. According to that, I thought it was J.M. D. Matisse. Does he use Mark, or is the M for Mark? Is it a different D. Matisse, maybe? Is it son of D. Matisse? I don't know. Right, but anyway, after this, he comes back as Green Lantern again. And I think this guy's name's Crispus Allen, I think his name was. For some reason I was thinking Bok, something like... I'm wondering if someone else related in the story is called Bok. I think there's another Gotham copper was called Bok or something. I think this is Crispus Allen. Let me have a quick check. Yeah, I'm Crispus Allen, Gotham City detective. Well, former detective. I work homicide. You know what that means, right? It means I don't get involved unless there's a corpse. Funny, eh? Sure it is. Go ahead, laugh. That's what I do. Cops, we have the darkest sense of humour in the world. And he's like looking over a dead body, but it's his dead body that he's looking over. Yeah, he was shot in the back. He was shot in the back by James Corrigan, which is really weird. A new copper called James Corrigan, who was a Gotham detective. And it's like just the same name as Jim Corrigan, who was the original Spectre. And there was all like this supposition, like, was he like a grandson or a relative? He even looked like Jim Corrigan. So I don't know why they bothered doing that. It was just a bit of a weird red herring to throw in there for no readily apparent reason. So they either have said that he's a blinking relative of the original Spectre, or just don't give him the same name as the original Spectre. It was just a very strange idea. And so people were because that was in the pages of Gotham PD, I think it was, and people were thinking, oh, maybe he's going to become the new Spectre. But no, he ends up shooting Crispus Allen in the back, and Crispus comes back as the new Spectre. This is an Infinite Crisis aftermath, and he just only got a 3-parter. I don't know if he ever had a run. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's never had a run as the Spectre. And after this, who knows who the Spectre is now with Rebirth. I'm not even sure what happened with New 52. Did New 52 reboot the Spectre? I can't remember now. I think he was the. I don't know though. I can't remember if I saw the Spectre in the New 52 or not. Anyway, I'm out of here. Like, comment, and all that kind of thing. Watch all my videos. I'm on 80 cents now. Woohoo! 80 cents. And I got my first super chat. And I've got no idea where that super chat goes to. I got a super chat from Comico Dino. No mention of it on YouTube. No idea where that goes to. What happens to that super chat? It seems to be lost in limbo. I don't know if I ever get to see that or not. But thanks for that. Thanks for the super chat anyway, mate. I don't know if it's ever going to end up in my account anywhere. Gosh knows. Hopefully I'll find out sometime when the super chats start rolling in. Ah, yeah. But yeah, a small channel I want to shout out today. I think he's got less than 50 subs, I think, and he's called What's in the Box Show. The What's in the Box Show. And me, with my normal level of stupidity, realised that the initials for that is Twat BS. So Twat BS. Yeah. The What's in the Box Show. Go and sub him up. The link is down below. It'll be at the end, and I'll probably sing some jingle about Twat BS because that's the kind of adult that I am. Well, I'm out of here till tomorrow. May all your news be good news.
Twatbox! 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 I'm only joking, he's not really called Twatbox. It's the What's in the Box Show! And I'm going to have to stop calling him Twatbox because I think he might punch me. And he looks like a big fella. But go and sub him up! Yay!